There are English titles in the bottom. Make sure to click it in case you find my voice annoying-ish. We are back on Archives. Before we start, make sure to check my Discord server, and the link is in the description. We have there numerous of subchannels in order to break down prolix threads, talk about the current meta, giving ideas on shots and more. In addition to that, you can even ask me to give you pros and cons about your thread. Thread 6. Push Archives, you will need Jackal, Lion, Termite, the Cabby, and Zofia, Rash, or Sledge, or Buck, or Aikyo, or literally anything. The point of this strat is to get top floor control as quick as possible. You could use Blitz as well. And use Jackal's shotgun if you didn't bring Sledge or Buck to open top floor. Later on, I'll note you which part of the floor you must open. There are 3 types of holding top floor, which are: Number 1. With Advanced Strat, a Mira or 2 Miras are set up on the top floor. At least 3 defenders are on the top floor. Number 2. Expanded Hold, that means holding Archives open and top floor at the same time. Number 3. Ranked Hold, maximum 2 randomly located on the top floor. Drone placements: stock trading, top square stairs, lobby, open or cafeteria, and 1 on the long hold to see your flanks. With the lobby and open the drones, you will see which side you want to push. With this strat, you can go on either of the 2 objectives, Teller's Office or Archives. With the first strat, which includes Mira placement on the top floor, you will definitely need a player on the seal windows, which could be Lion. You could use the Cabby on the garage wall. They didn't reinforce long hold wall or conference wall. Jackal and Zofia are pushing from square stairs and stock trading, and Termite is joining for them. If you didn't put the Cabby on the garage wall, she can push through lobby's spiral stairs. She has to be extra careful not to be picked off in the meantime. Basically, you have 2 main pushers and 1 depending if your team needs, and Termite who is droning the whole time. Plan could be the second droner from the lobby. The drone protocol is always the same, droning from the square stairs to CO and lobby to CO, whilst leaving 1 drone on the long haul to seal flanks. Termite needs only 1 exothermic charge for the last push, therefore use it accordingly to their top floor defense. The other 2 holds, and especially the expanded hall, as it requires a castle barricade in between lobby and main hall, you will be safer to push from the lobby alongside from square stairs to trading room, and this should be a more quick push. When you get top floor and when you get the flank drone on position, Jackal should start opening these halls. Starting with conference, open 1 here to deny a common spot behind the black bag. You can also see the door to enter Archives from Teller's Office. Moving to the executive, open just 1 in the corner of the sofa to have eyes on another common spot. Bear in mind that this wall won't be opened if you use Termite char on the top floor. That's why you want to remove any defender playing here. 1 more long line of sight should be made again near the other sofa to deny the rotation in between sides through the door. Make a long hole so you can see deep into the Archives, and also you could play on a curved angle. You could use the first and this line of sight in order to deny any player near the door. The next line of sight can be made in the short hole to see all the rotation between sides, and finally for CO openings, open northwest corner if the defender is playing in the Archives corner. Open also northeast corner. People really like to play close to the Archives door, pointing square stairs. Open a hole in the middle of the carpet to have intel if someone is playing behind the bomb, and for the final line of sight, make 1 on the southwest side. Make it long for the same reason as the executive one, to deny the rotation. Finally, you can attack any of the side, Archives or Teller's Office. If you plan to attack from lobby, you could breach the main hall wall and plant on the common spot, whilst you have player on the top covering the rotation between sides. If you want to push Archives, blow up admin's wall and push through the square stairs. Some players should be holding the newly opened hall. You can play vertically obviously. You may have a problem with the extended hold, as they could play from open, but if this is the case, then you should be able to take control of the top floor very quickly and act accordingly. The strat really depends on the way they hold extended, therefore I won't be going in deep how to attack it. It will be a totally different strat. When the plant is done, fall back. You have vertical control, you have cafeteria and open control. Be aware from the basement plays. Wouldn't suggest to play in square stairs bottom. And you probably should win this round if planted. For the ban phase, if Jackal gets banned, go with any fragger or roam hunter. Blind Okabe getting banned, you could go with Blitz or Hibana for additional ways to get top floor control. Thermite being banned means Hibana, and you have several options to go with the fifth pick. Just go with any of them. Pros. The shot can be done over and over again while taking top floor control. You have numerous of course fires. You have the most cancerous lineup to play with. Wrong plays are non-existent. Retake is impossible to the vertical control and the flank drones. Cons. Requires a high level of team communication and requires perfect timings. Top floor control is needed. For the push, basement is totally ignored, therefore defenders could abuse it against you. That will be it for Akai's push. Twin legs, have a good day.